want to do a quick, it's not even a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to show my procedures that I'm using airbrushing right now, and any feedback or any tips you guys may have would be great. I am doing the 41 Chevy pickup, and my son's videotaping this, by the way, so if the camera's shaky, it's on him. Say hello, Jake.
Hello.
There you go. I am using, Jake, if you can get a picture of this, I am using the Apple Barrel acrylic. It's the ripe tomato, and I have thinned this with the Pledge Future Floor Care. And I have not primed any of the pieces. Here are the pieces I've got ready to be airbrushed in the body color. I'm not using any primer on this. This has all been sanded down from a 320 all the way up to a 12,000 sandpaper. I've got my airbrush compressor set at about 24 psi. I've got this all thinned down, so we're going to give this a go and see what we come up with. I've only painted a couple cars. I've done one with enamel, the 69 Camaro, if you guys remember, and I've done the 57 Ford in acrylic. So this is my second attempt at an acrylic. I'm hoping that I've got my mixture correct. I did almost 50-50 with the paint and the Future, maybe just a little bit less than 50-50. And we're going to give this a go and see what we got. Now, this isn't the best painting environments, as you can see. I am in my garage, but this is what I've got to work with. I do have a small little paint booth that I use once in a while, but Jake, if you want to get a little bit closer here, I'm just testing my brush. And I'm going to do this the way that I've been doing it. You guys can tell me, if I'm doing this correctly or not. Putting small mist coats on right now. Not in any hurry. Just small mist coats. This is a dual action airbrush, so I'm not coming back much at all right now. Trying to stay about 6 inches back. Just going to let the paint build up. Now this is a little bit trickier because I do have an inside that is supposed to be the color of the body as well, so I've had to get creative on how I sometimes the acrylic will dry up on you. That was a little bit of too much of a shot there. I went back too far on the brush. As you can see, I am definitely not an expert at this. The reason I did this with the Future, I didn't do the last one, the 57 Ford with the Future, but it was actually a gloss paint. This one is not a gloss paint, so I wanted to add the Future. Trying to get this interior the best I can here. A little bit. I'm starting to go a little bit heavier on this coat. We got plenty of paint. This is where the patience come in. Chris Chapman was a good tutorial on that, you know, you don't have to rush through these paint jobs. And, you know, I'm talking like I've done this forever, and this is only my third paint job. But, what I'll do is, this will get cleared with the future. Keep saying future, that's what everybody used to call it, but it's just the pledge with floor clear. I got a little heavy right there, you can see. Hopefully that turns out alright. I'm just going to show you guys, you know, painting this part of it. I'll do the other ones off camera, but make sure that I'm getting good coverage. Like I said, I'm not in the best of environments to be painting in. So this is what I've got to work with. You know, I'm out in my garage. It's a beautiful day in Florida. Jake, show them the beautiful sunshine outside of Florida.
That's too bright. Okay.
Just trying to build these layers up. And believe me, I'm doing this to look for some critiques. So please don't be bashful and tell me what I'm doing wrong. A little bit of build up right there. My wife keeps peeking her head out and give me the I've been out here long enough look. You can see I'm starting a little bit of a shine to that. I'm starting to pull back a little bit more. On this. I did the other two cars with the, well, I did the Camaro with this brush. I did the Ford with my single action, but I wanted to give this a go. I'm going to put a little more paint in here. Just going to put a little more paint in here. But as you can see, this acrylic paint goes a long way. I mean, Chris is right. You don't need a lot of paint. I mean, I barely used any of this paint out of this container, and I'm going to have a lot of extra paint already mixed. And I apologize if the video is not great. It's my son, you know, so I have no idea what I'm looking at right here. I'll go back and review it, but I've never done a video with me actually doing anything, so you can see right there, it got a little The acrylics, will dry up on you. That's for sure. I actually glued a sprue tree arm here to the top roof of this to hold this. So I'll just have to snap that off later and touch up the roof. I think it's starting to gloss up a little bit. Jake, starting to get shiny?
Sure.
Sure, he says. Jacob went with me to the car show yesterday and followed me around like a good kid. He's 14. His interests are bowling and Xbox. He's a good bowler though. He bowls in a travel team with kids that are 19 and 20, and he's 14. So trying to get him out here to do this. I think he would like the painting aspect, but trying to get him to get some patience to actually build one of these kits. What I might do is the next 48-hour build. I may just give him like a snap kit and have him do something alongside with me. Yeah, I think I got this pretty much the way that I'm going to want it. Let me just look at it real quick here. I think I'm going to let that dry. Take a look at it. Is it showing up shiny in there, Jake?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to do the rest of these parts off camera. But that's, what I'm using. I'm using the acrylics. No primer. This is the Chris Chapman method. So, Chris, I appreciate it. And I'll give you an update on all the other pieces go. Thanks. Have a great day.